Hi my loves, I hope you're all well. Good morning, good afternoon or good night whenever you may be practicing. Today I have for you a nice juicy twisty detoxy flow. I'm roughly like intermediate kind of level. Just a little note, if you are working with any injuries, please be super mindful of your body. If we go into a pose and it doesn't feel quite right, just take a little step back. Feel free to take a nice child's pose and join us whenever you are ready. So team, if you would like to, come and join me down on the mat, just in a gentle seated position, cross-legged or like so, just whatever feels good for you in your body today. Bringing the palms of the hands facing down onto the knees for a little bit of grounding, and I invite you to close down the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose and part the lips, exhale, sigh out of the mouth. Just a few cleansing breaths to come onto the space. Inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more like this, inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Begin to take inhales and exhales through the nose, tuning our attention inward. Just taking these first few moments of our practice to arrive onto the mat and into our bodies. Taking a mental scan of our physical form, noticing any areas of tightness that we may be working with today, breathing really deeply into those areas. I invite you today to cultivate a sense of compassion. Compassion for yourself, meeting yourself exactly where you are right now in this present moment. Honouring your body for taking the time to come onto the mat today, to move, to breathe. Just a few more breaths like this, team. One final inhale through the nose. Exhaling, sigh out of the mouth. Gently flicker the eyes open, letting the light flood in. Now just to start gently, team, we're going to take our left hand, place it onto our right knee. Taking our right hand, and if we can, just placing it behind our body. Inhaling deeply, and as we exhale, gently start to twist round to the right. Only going as far as feels good for you today. Inhaling, lengthening through that spine, and exhaling, gently twisting more round to the right. If it feels good for you, letting the gaze fall over that right shoulder towards the back of our mat. Inhale and exhaling, team. One more like this, my loves. Inhale and exhale. exhale, gently coming back round to center. Just one breath in the center here. Inhale. And exhale, just to reset. Now for the other side, taking our right hand to our left knee, placing the left hand behind us, inhaling, going long and tall through that spine. And as we exhale, gently twisting round to the left this time. Each time we inhale, we grow longer and taller, letting the energy extend beyond the crown of the head. And as we exhale, gently twisting more round to the left, if that feels good for you today. Allowing the gaze to fall over the left shoulder, if that feels right. One more like this, team. Inhaling. And exhale, gently bringing ourselves back to center. One breath in this space. Inhale. And exhale. Start to come forward. Coming to our tabletop. So we're bringing our shoulders directly over our wrists. Hips over our knees. Long spine here. Really grounding into the earth through the palms of our hands. And as we inhale, we're going to gently drop the belly, pull the heart space forward, arching through that spine, lifting the gaze for cow pose. And as we exhale, draw the navel into the spine, starting to round through the back, tucking that tailbone under, dropping our head. Inhaling, drop the belly, lift the heart, the gaze. And exhale, draw the navel to spine, rounding through that back, tucking our tail. Just a few more like this at the pace of our breath. Inhaling. And exhaling, team. Good. Just warming up that spine, getting nice and mobile in that area. If it feels good to start taking other gentle movements, just really feeling into our bodies today. Warming up any areas that may feel a little bit tight. Moving at the pace of our breath as we inhale and exhale. Good, team. Just a couple more like this. And exhale. One more, my loves. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, coming back to a neutral spine. Extending the right arm ahead of us. The left leg stretches behind for a bird dog. Inhale, elongate even more. And as we exhale, bending into the elbow, the knee, squeezing through that core. Inhale, extending long, stretching the arms, the legs. And exhale, drawing that elbow to knee, squeezing through that abdomen. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Just two more like this, my loves. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale, we extend. And exhale, we squeeze. And release back down to the mat. Good, team. Let's go on the other side, extending that left arm or right leg behind. We inhale to elongate and exhale, drawing that elbow to knee, squeezing through our core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, we extend, and exhale, we squeeze. Good, team. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one, my loves. Inhale exhale, we squeeze. And release. Good, team. Inhale, press firmly through those hands into the earth. We're going to untuck the toes, and as we exhale, we're going to gently hover those knees off the mat, starting to fire through our core here. We're going to hold for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, not long, 6, 5, 4, embrace the shakes, 3, 2, 1, inhale, and as we exhale, lift those hips to the sky, pushing back for our first downward dog, team. Start to pedal out through the feet, inviting some movement here. No need to be static. This is our first one of the practice, just warming up. Pressing firmly through those hands. Outwardly spiraling the biceps, drawing the shoulder blades away from the ears. Keeping long through that spine. Sending the hip bones high to the sky. Drawing the energy down the backs of the legs, into the heels, into the earth. No problem if the heels don't touch just yet. We're still warming up. If it feels good for you, maybe even take a soft bend in those knees. Inhaling and exhaling here. Holding still for just a moment in this pose. Inhale and exhaling, my loves. On your next inhale, lift those heels, gently bend the knees, looking forward. Start to tiptoe our way to the top of the mat, bringing the feet just behind the hands, slightly apart. Dropping our body over our knees, taking a soft bend so that our chest can rest onto our thighs. Dropping the head, letting it hang heavy, maybe even nodding yes, and shaking our head no, just releasing any tension in the back of that neck. Good, team. Feel free to sway from side to side very gently, just again opening up through the backs of those legs. Coming to find stillness in this pose, letting the hands rest onto the mat. We inhale, reach that right arm to the sky, twisting our chest round to the right, taking a soft bend in that left knee. Maybe gazing to the sky if that feels good. And exhale, release down. Inhale the other side, reaching that left arm to the sky, bending through that right knee, encouraging our twist round to the left. And exhale, release. One more on each side in this position here, team. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, release, and inhale, left arm to the sky. And exhale, release. Good, team. Inhaling, lifting our torso halfway, long through that spine. Placing the hands on the shins, the thighs, wherever feels good, team. And as we exhale, dropping that body forward for our forward fold Uttasana. Inhale, deep bend through those knees, gently rolling up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, to come to standing. Inhale, roll those shoulders back. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward. Good, team. Coming to the top of our mat if we're not already there. Bringing the big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, or if it feels better, bringing the feet hip width apart today. Hands down by our sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. We're just going to flow through some sun salutations just to warm up some more through our body. So as we inhale, We're going to circle the arms high to the sky, maybe even lifting the gaze. And as we exhale, we fold forward, releasing the head. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, my loves. Exhale, plant the hands onto the mat, stepping the right foot back for plank pose, left foot back to meet it. Inhale, drawing the weight forward, pulling the heart forward. And as we exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, and in one long line, squeezing those elbows to our rib cage, we are lowering down all the way to the mat. Good, team. Release the hands slightly to the side of the shoulders. Inhale, lifting the heart space forward, squeezing through that upper back for cobra. And exhale, lowering down to the mat. Inhale, pushing the hips back to the heels for child pose. And exhale, rolling through tabletop, untuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky for a downward facing dog. Taking one cleansing breath here in this space, team. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Step the right foot to the top of the mat, the left foot to meet it, and drop over. Inhale, lifting halfway, team, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way to the top, lifting the arms. And exhale, bringing the hands to prayer at heart center. 2 more like this, my loves, just a little bit faster, bringing that heat today. Inhale, reaching the arms to the sky. Exhale, Uttasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back for plank pose. Inhale, lifting the heart forward. This time I offer full chaturanga, leaving the knees off the mat. But if it feels better for you, drop the knees. Exhaling, lowering halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, rolling forward, lifting up for Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, our upward facing dog. Exhale, peg the hips to the sky, drawing the navel in for Adho Mukha Shavasana, our downward facing dog. Straight away, team. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, stepping the left foot forward, the right foot to meet at the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold, team. Inhale, lifting all the way up, reaching the arms overhead, and exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Good, team. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, Uttasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping or hopping back for plank pose. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, flowing through our Vinyasa chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lifting the heart, the gaze. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, team. 1 cleansing breath in this space before we move on. Inhale and exhale. This time in our inhale, team, we're going to reach the right leg to the sky for 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend through the knees, shift the weight forward, squeezing that knee to nose. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. Last time, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, team. Stepping that right foot in between the hands, dropping that left knee down to the mat, untucking the toes, lifting up for our Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Keeping open through that heart space, tracking our right knee over the ankle, feeling a nice stretch up the front of that left leg into that hip joint. Take any wiggles here that feels good for you today. No need to be static. Always coming back to that breath, my loves. Last inhale here, team. And as we exhale, send the hips back, straightening through that right leg for our half split. Keeping long through that spine. Good, my loves. Last breath here, team. Inhale. Inhale and coming back forward to our low lunge. Untuck the left toes, straighten through the knee. Planting the left hand in the mat. Inhaling our right arm to the sky for our twisted lunge. On your next inhale, planting strong through that right leg. Lifting up, windmilling our arms for our twisted high crescent lunge. Placing the right hand onto the left thigh, reaching that left arm overhead. Good, team. I know your right leg may start to burn. Embrace it. We're not here for much longer, my loves. Last inhale and exhaling, windmilling those arms back down to twisted low lunge. Turning onto the outer edge of that left foot for our side plank. Option to keep that right foot grounded or start to stack that right foot on top of the left for our full plank variation. Good, team. Squeezing through that side body. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, team. Turning now onto both hands for our full plank pose and flow through our Vinyasa. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, team. Straight away, my loves. Inhaling that left leg this time to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, pulling forward, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. Inhaling, right leg to the sky. Left leg, sorry. Exhale, knee to nose, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, team. Stepping that left foot in between the hands. Dropping the right knee down to the mat, untucking the toes, lifting our heart for Vinyasa on the other side. Good, team. This time, feeling the stretch up the right thigh, up into that hip flexor. Again, keeping the knees tracked over the toes here, just to protect that very delicate joint. Good, my loves. Again, taking any little movements that feel good for you in this space. Last inhale here, my loves. And as we exhale, sending those hips back, straightening through that left leg for our half split. If we can, remaining elongated through that spine. Last breath here, team. Doing so well. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, we come back forward, planting that right hand, untucking the right toes, lift the right knee. And we inhale that left arm to the sky for our twisted lunge on the other side. And your next inhale, team, grounding through those legs, lifting up for our twisted high lunge, windmilling those arms. This time the left arm to the back of that right leg, reaching that right arm overhead, feeling a really nice stretch through that right side body. Gorgeous, team. And this time that left leg may start to burn. If you're starting to shake, embrace it, my loves. I am too. I'm not here for much longer. One last inhale. And as we exhale, windmill back down to twisted low lunge. This time coming to the outer edge of our right foot, either leaving the left foot planted or we stack on top of that right leg for our side plank. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, my loves. Coming to full plank pose again. And we flow through our Vinyasa. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Savasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana. Gorgeous, my loves. One cleansing breath here, team. Inhale. And exhale. Straight away onto our next flow, my loves. We're going to reach that right leg to the sky. Bending through that right knee, opening through the hip, drawing that right heel to your left glute. Good. Keeping square through those shoulders as much as possible. Inhaling, straightening through that leg. This time as we exhale, draw the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Turning out through that left foot, and if we can, extending that right leg through. Maybe even lifting that left arm, coming into our fallen star. Option to leave the right foot on the mat or have it float. Good, team, not here for much longer, just one more breath. Inhale, planting that left foot back down, reaching that right leg to the sky one more time, and as we exhale, pulling the weight forward, step the right foot in between the hands, turning the left foot, so 90 degree, windmilling the arms up, coming up for our warrior two. Good, team. Focus over that middle finger in our front arm, feeling the energy extend beyond the fingertips. Staying nice and grounded through those legs. Good, team. Inhale, flip the front palm, reaching up and back for our reverse warrior. Good, my loves. Inhale, coming back up, straightening through that front leg, reaching forward and down for our triangle pose. Sending our hips towards the back of the mat. Good, my loves. Keeping open through that chest, reaching the left arm to the sky. Not here for much longer. Last inhale, and as we exhale, twisting forward, back down to frame that front foot, bending into our lunge. Inhale, extend that right leg high to the sky, bending through that right knee again, letting the foot fall onto the mat, twisting round for our wild thing. Good, loves. Lifting that torso, the hips high to the sky. Good, team. Last one here. Inhale and exhale, coming back round to our plank pose and flowing through our vinyasa. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale. Inhale, lifting. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Straight away on the other side, my loves. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Bending through that knee. Drawing the left heel to the right glute. Opening out through those hips. Again, keeping square through our shoulders where we can. Inhaling that left leg to the sky. And as we exhale, drawing left knee to right elbow this time. Good, my loves. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, left knee to right elbow. Last one, my loves. Inhale and exhale. This time coming onto the right foot, turning that heel in, extending the left foot to the floor, reaching our right arm high to the sky. Again, option to leave that left foot on the mat or gently start to float it to the sky for our fallen star on the other side. Good, team. Just one more breath here, my loves. Embrace the shakes. As you inhale, twisting back round, planting that right hand, reaching that left leg to the sky. And as you exhale, shifting forward, place that left foot in between the hands, turning out that right foot. Inhale to windmill those arms up, coming to warrior two on the second side. Good, my loves. Almost there. Again, feeling that energy extend beyond the fingertips. Staying grounded through those legs. Inhale, flip that left palm, reach up and back for revolved. A reverse warrior. Keeping that deep bend through that front knee, team. Good. Inhaling, coming back up, straighten through that front knee. And exhale, reaching forward and down for our triangle pose. Good. Keeping open through that body. Resting the bottom hand on the shin, the mat, or against our thighs. Against our ankles, sorry. Lifting the gaze to that top right hand if that feels good, mamas. Almost there. Last inhale, and as we exhale, twisting round to frame that left foot, bending into the knee for our lunge. And as we inhale, reach that left leg to the sky. This time bending into the knee, dropping that foot onto the mat, lifting those hips up for our wild thing on the second side. Good, my loves. Get that gorgeous opening through that front body. Last inhale here, team. And as we exhale, coming back round to our plank pose, planting that left hand and flowing through our vinyasa for the last time. Inhaling forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, team, well done. Take another cleansing breath here in this space. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Dropping the knees down to the mat, sending the hips back for child pose. Well done, first proper one of the practice, and it's towards the end. Well done team, the hard part's over. Inhale, start to walk those hands towards your body, lifting up, rolling onto one hip and swinging those legs round, coming forward. Reaching those arms high above our head, inhaling, lifting up tall, and as we exhale, start to fold forward for a Paschimottanasana. Good. Inhaling and exhaling deeply in this space, finding release through those hamstrings, our back. Maybe even dropping our head if that feels good. Just increase the stretch all through the back of our neck. Last breath here as it moves. Gently start to walk the hands back, lifting up nice and slowly. Good team. Bringing our hips forward to the top of the mat, bending through those knees. For a count of 8, we're going to gently roll down through the spine, just a little bit of core work before the end. So start to roll down for a count of 8, 7, feeling every vertebra as you go down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good team. Draw those knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Keeping that right knee in, extending that left leg long. Shifting our hips very slightly to the right and letting that right knee drop very gently over to the left. No problem if the knee doesn't touch the floor. Just being very careful with our spine. Maybe extending that right arm to the side, maybe gazing over that right shoulder if that feels good for you. Good, my loves, well done. Inhale, start to gently draw that knee back up to the center and just swap them out. This time the left knee into the chest, extending the right foot, the right leg long. Lifting the hips gently over to the left side of the mat, letting that left knee drop over to the right. Maybe extending that left arm to the side, looking over that shoulder. Just to increase the intensity of the twist. Inhaling and exhaling in this space. Last breath, my loves, here. Inhale and exhale. Gently start to draw that left knee back up. Bending through the knees, planting the feet on the floor. Just going to take a gentle bridge just to reset that spine. So lifting those hips to the sky, tucking our shoulder blades under. Always good to reset the spine after twists. That's what we do here in our bridge. And release, letting those arms release. Gently rolling down, lowering the pelvis back onto the mat. Letting the knees drop in together. Good team. For the last time, my loves, hugging those knees into the chest, wrapping our arms around our thighs, our shins. Lifting the head, inhaling, squeezing through our entire body. And as we exhale, release. Let the arms, the entire body go heavy, extending through those legs, allowing yourself to take up as much space as possible on our mat today for our final Savasana. Taking one last deep inhale and exhale, releasing through that body. Let yourself be heavy. Allow yourself to be held by the earth. And with every inhale and exhale, sinking deeper and deeper into your mat. In a state of pure relaxation. As if you're lying in a bed with the softest pillows, blankets. Allowing your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Closing down the eyes. Letting your body absorb all your hard work from your practice, all the benefits of how we move today. We'll be here for a few minutes. I'll come back and get you when you're ready. Just enjoy knowing that this is all that you need to be right now. You have nowhere else to be except for this exact moment. Starting to breathe a little more deeply, team. Coming back into the space. Inviting gentle movement of our fingers, our toes. Starting to wake up that body again. Maybe rolling through the ankles, the hands. Reaching those arms overhead for a nice full body stretch. Drawing those knees into the chest. Rolling onto one side, whichever feels good for you. Just come into the fetal position. Holding here for just a moment for a sense of rebirth. Gently pressing through the hands to come up to a seated position like we did at the beginning of practice, keeping our eyes closed, bringing our hands to prayer at heart center, gently bowing our heads in gratitude. Gratitude for ourselves. Gratitude to you for taking that time out of your day to come onto the mat to honour your body. Thank you. Bringing our thumbs to the space between our brows, the third eye, for clarity of thought. Bringing our thumbs to our lips for clarity of speech. And bringing our thumbs to our heart space for clarity of action. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, lots of love, team.